Hey, good morning. It's been a long time, folks. It's been a long time since we rock and rolled. Led Zeppelin. Uh, so I wanted to touch base and say hello to everybody and see how my friends are doing, whoever comes on here. And uh, it just seemed like what they were doing to my channel, everything just plateaued and censorship and everything. And I just threw the towel in and said, well, yeah, I mean, what more can you do? Censorship. So I just wanted to say hello and everything's fine here. And the politics, mob stories, mafia stories, they run its course. Yeah, everybody wants to hear mafia stories and all that shit. And I mean, I was rising up fast till they stopped me. And then but you can only go over all that stuff so many times. And there's one of my guys, Leon Swan. Good to see you, buddy. And Fred, so it was worth coming back. Good guys. So you can only do so much of that stuff. And then the current events, our country, the Democrats, the Republicans, and all of that. I mean, it's like you got a violin and you're crying, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah, I like to give a commentary on it, but I like to go out and enjoy my day and laugh and have fun. But I still want to be an American citizen that wants the country to be run, at least, with a little competency. But you just realize until there's new leaders, it's just demonic. So that's that. And then Tucker Carlson, he left or whatever happened on Fox News. Tucker Carlson, a voice of reason and logic, who's got a huge fan base. So, but you must also realize, you say you got Fox News and CNN News. They're rival networks. But behind the scenes, the owner, this Murdoch, the owner that run these shows, same could be mutual ownership. So it's like the Americans are all puppets. Pick a team, Joey and Billy and Sally. Pick a side to go on, and then they'll manipulate you accordingly. But the Democrats are just really whacked out. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Historically, back in the years, my family was Democrats. My elders were Democrats, historically speaking. But to call myself loyal to the Democratic Party in today's age? No. That would be retardation. I can't. They were having a hearing out west, Arkansas or somewhere, a state legislative hearing on this transgender bullshit. And they had a he-she guy or whatever, and it was a guy acting like a lady, and they're going back and forth, the board members or whatever, the state legis and everything else. And the guy come right out and says, "Do you have a penis?" And this weirdo that he's asking has got this little fan club behind him, and they're all, "Oh, boo, boo, boo." Well, that's a legitimate question. Biologically, what is your gender? And they're booing. Well, you're a man. You're a man. You can't decide to be a man one day and then identify and be so now they're trying to say that children coming up in high school can identify and switch around and go on different sports teams. So this swimmer, this man swimmer that was ranked like 200th in the collegiate swimming, decides to act like a girl and join the swim team. A guy, a man, a strong man, and he's just beating the women by, he's just demolishing the women in the swim meets. Who wants to watch that? Who wants to watch that? I mean, and then they're showing the women that want to act like they can join the men's boxing, and they're getting pummeled. The women think they could try to act like a man, and then they're doing some physical sport, and a man just smashes the shit out of them. What is this world coming to? What is it coming to? So, what if a man tries to identify as a woman and then wants to, a man athlete, basketball player, what if he's a great athlete and he decides to join the WNBA and play against them women that miss layups? The WNBA, that's a joke. Been losing $10, $15 million a year for 25 years. What happens then? What have they done to America? The only way you could sum it up is it's demonic. It's demonic. That's all. It's demonic. And they're trying to do it to the children in school, in elementary school, where you have to accommodate whatever. A child's mind isn't mature enough. A child's mind's not developed enough to make decisions like that on psychopathic subjects, let alone that. And does America accept that down the road? Who knows? Who knows? But you have these billionaires, behind the scene billionaires, like Soros and these other guys, Gates and everything else, that are just weirdos. And they're the ones that fund all that. What about the Bud Light commercial with the weirdo there? Yeah. Oh, if you're going to go woke, if these companies go woke, go broke. That's all. The consumers won't buy your products. And you're appealing to such a small percentage of the demographic. Bud Light, you're selling to freaking fags and weirdos. How many buy your product? You're willing to lose that kind of money? Wow. But they changed their tune pretty quick. They showed the old Clydesdale running through town. They try to do damage control. It's over. These corporations want to go woke, go broke. That 0.5% of the population ain't going to carry your company. So at the end of the day, maybe that there will be a change or something like that. But the parents are being proactive now and going to the school board meetings and voicing, no, we don't want that in our school. We don't want that. You're promoting freaking transgender weirdo. You're promoting queerness. You're promoting everything else. And in the southern states, the Bible states, the Bible Belt, it ain't gonna work. So they can throw all this stuff at you and we can get pissed off and everything else. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna be a brush off. But they're trying to keep you distracted. They're trying to keep you aggravated. They're trying to keep you pissed off while everything else connected to our country is tanking. You know, they use sleight of hand, they use smoke and mirrors, and they try to pull every trick out of a hat. But it's come to the point where, we've seen that trick before. It's getting old. Well, yeah, we've seen that sleight of hand before. It's getting a little old. And Ron DeSantis in Florida, he came out and spoke about the trends and that swimmer, that male swimmer that's dominating. But how about this? What about when the Olympics come and you're going against China, and China knows that woman is a dude? Is China going to say, oh, well, that's okay, we'll just give the gold medals to America? What about when the Olympics come? And we're trying to use all these men acting like women so they could get gold medals. When all these girls were training since they were 3 and 4 years old to get good in their sports, and then it all gets flushed down the toilet because America's using men instead of women for women competition. We'll see how the Olympic Committee views it. China, number one. We'll see how they view it. Unless China puts in a big male ringer, he, she. Unless China plays the same game and says, okay, here's Yang Li. She just switched to be a freaking woman last year. His name was Kung Fu last year. Now it's Yang Li. And now he's going against your women. Yeah. So maybe they might do the same thing, but I don't think China plays that queer game. I don't think China's into the queer transgender bullshit. They don't play that stupid shit. Under Joe Biden, anything goes. The devil said, Joe Biden got elected. The devil said, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. And it's when it comes down to children and gender, the most sacred thing. There was Adam and Eve. And when it comes down to the foundation of humanity that they want to tamper with. But if that's the America that votes these leaders in, then go ahead. Go ahead. Your child's going to be walking in the bathroom. Your little girl's going to be going in the bathroom, and there's a 15-year-old boy acting like a girl, and that's where your children are going to be intermingling with these queers and freaks in these public schools. Not in private schools. No. Private school enrollment is up 1,000%. Is up. People aren't sending their kids to people that can afford to send their kids to private schools are sending their children to private schools, at least till Biden is gone, until this perverted game is over. So, Leon Swan, good to see you. Freddie Mercury, my main man, good to see you, FW. I hope everything's good with you, man. So that's it. I want to touch base, and God bless everybody. And the politics is the politics, but go out and enjoy your day and have some fun. They can't rob you of that. All right. God bless y'all. Take care.